Heath Zenith Wireless Chimes use radio frequency to communicate between the push button or transmitter and the chime unit, also known as the receiver. Our chimes are designed with 128 different security code possibilities to help ensure they will work in any environment. However, on rare occasions, outside interference or another wireless product may cause your chime system to operate when no one is pressing the push button. By simply removing, adding or repositioning a jumper, or flipping a switch or two, depending on the model of your chime or push button, you can quickly and easily find a code setting with no outside interference. Be sure to read and follow all the instructions and warnings included with your chime and push button. You can also download a PDF version of your manual as well as view other informational videos at hzsupport.com. Your new push button will have 8 jumpers or dip switches. Some Heath Zenith Wireless Chimes will also have 8 jumpers or dip switches. Position 8 determines the chime tune selection and does not affect the code setting. See your manual or find additional videos on our website that will discuss tune selection. Jumpers or switches 1 through 7 are used to program the security code for your chime system. Positions 1 through 7 must match exactly on the push button and the chime for them to communicate with each other. Any changes made to one unit must also be made on the other unit. Locate the jumpers or dip switches on the chime base. If the chime has a removable cover, the jumpers or dip switches will be located behind the cover. If the chime does not have a removable cover, then the jumpers or dip switches will be located on the rear of the chime or in the battery compartment. If the chime is a plug-in style chime, remove the chime from the AC power source and open the small panel on the rear with a screwdriver. Now open the push button by carefully inserting a small screwdriver into the slot at the bottom of the push button and twisting. The cover will pop off and the jumpers or dip switches are located on the circuit board. If the jumpers or dip switches have not been changed yet, you will notice that there are 3 jumpers on pins 5, 6, and 7, or dip switches 5, 6, and 7 are in the on position. As a matter of convenience for the customer, all Heath Zenith chimes and push buttons are shipped with the security code settings in these 3 positions, so any push button or chime you purchase will work together straight out of the package. To change the security code, add, remove, or simply move the jumpers on your chime in any combination. Now make the same changes to all push buttons that you want to work with the chime. As an example, you could move the number 7 jumper to the number 1 position on both the chime and the push button. If your push button has dip switches instead of jumpers, you can move the number 7 jumper to the number 1 position on the chime, and on the push button, switch number 7 dip switch to off and the number 1 dip switch to on. Anytime you experience interference with your chime, simply change the security code on both the chime and any push buttons until the interference goes away. Just remember, whatever changes you make to locations 1 through 7 on the chime, you will need to make the same changes on all push buttons. The instructions that come with your chime will explain how to set it up. Or find additional videos on our website that will show you how to set up and use your new Heath Zenith chime, as well as other products available for your home. Your security code has now been changed. You can now enjoy your new chime system without interference from an outside source.